One here. Here on 2K Sports, can't wait to... Will be the Raptors off the tip. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes out there with Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Barnes finds Pirtle. The kick out to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Back to Pirtle. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Greg talking about Jakob Pirtle. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Now, here's Quickly. And now, here comes Collins leading the break. And, oh, he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
Next level stuff from John Collins on the dunk. Firing his guys up.
Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
George dishes to Markkanen. They set the screen. Nice D from Barrett.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And finished off by Brown.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now, here's George. Back to Kessler.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Outside, Markkanen. Traps in the tray.
Well, we knew Markkanen could shoot, but the consistency right out of the gate has surprised all of us.
Quickly, a screen on Collins. And that one's good, Barnes.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by George. Markkanen's got 6.
Already one of the best shooting bigs in the league. Markkanen matches threes.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Now, here's George. Outside Collins. Picked by Markkanen. The tray. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Collins. And Barnes sends it back.
Timing and anticipation. That's how Scotty pulled off that block.
Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
George against Barrett. Outside, Markkanen. Stolen by Quickly. Fast break, Toronto. Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. Down low. Pirtle kicks to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's his first.
And what a basket by Barrett. Looking unafraid to take on these difficult challenges down low.
Smitty, always room for improvement, but one thing Utah does do well is rebound.
Kevin, you're so right. These guys attack the glass. They use their size to beat others to the loose balls. And doing that well sets you up for success elsewhere.
Now, quickly, after Lowry Markin misses from long range. Birtle sets the pick for Quickly. Pass to Barnes. Back to Quickly. The kick out to Barnes. Barnes got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's George, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can't be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Here's Kessler. Still scoreless. Sexton the pass to Kessler. Outside for Sexton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Raptors ball.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Nobody near Barnes. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 8 points.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Brown. Scotty Barnes is out there with Pirtle. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett at the 3.
What a ferocious drive. Scotty was not holding back.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go, a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, DA. Thanks. Markkanen against Barrett, and the pass to Pirtle. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Collins passes to Kessler. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Barnes. Takes it off the glass. Barnes has got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Collins a screen on Brown. Sexton kicks to Markkanen. Off target from outside.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Stolen by George. Outside Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
Brown with a screen on Sexton. Here's Quickly. From down in the low post, it goes. Quickly's got 5.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And he makes both free throws. Summer 2022. Utah hits the reset button, Steve, trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And Kevin, they got a boatload of picks in return. And I love the young guys they got as well. Markkanen and Kessler, those guys are keepers.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Quickly against Sexton. There's the pick. A 3 from Barnes. Missed for the first time this game. He's 5 for 6. Jazz trail by 6. Markkanen down low. Quickly covering. Collins wide open. He fires. And Utah again with the bucket.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Barnes finds Quickly. Vernal with the ball. George picks him up. Brown outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. Barrett against Markkanen. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Comfortable on the offensive end. Markkanen drawing contact, but maintains his focus.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established the position there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Steve, when you analyze Colin Sexton's game, what do you think his strengths are?
Well, Kevin, certainly it's his scoring, but he's also dependable at helping run the offense too. He's what you call an effective combo guard.
And the Jazz making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Round the pass to Quickly. 4 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Rebound, Utah. It's Collins with the drive. Yep, that one goes. Now just a 3-point Toronto lead.
Collins getting in there, forcing the basket.
Going inside. Brown inside. He's covered by Kessler. Can't cash in from close range. Sexton on the wing. Quickly covering. Kessler. Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Kessler. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And another shot. And it's Barrett getting it to go. Barrett's got 4 this quarter.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Raptors lead by 5. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
We've got Chris Dunn. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Arias Baisley is out there with Yurtsevin. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah. If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Abaji's got his first points in this one.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
The offensive rebound to the wing on the left. Dunn left side. Passes it to Yurtsevin. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Olynyk, a screen on Dunn. Pass to Dick. Tries the spin move. It's deflected. Here's Hendricks. And he comes up with the deuce.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Dick passes to Trent. Dick sets a screen for Trent. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist by Trent. And the Raptors lead by 3. Clarkson against Trent. Clarkson goes in. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Great control from Clarkson on the drive. He knows right where he's going.
Clarkson against Trent. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jordan Clarkson. Greg, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume 3-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
Here's Yurtsevin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Dick. Dunn covering. And the basket is good. Dick's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Now the pass to Hendricks. Sinks that one from the post. Hendricks has got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
The Jazz have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
Most people think of him as just a shooter. Jordan Clarkson is a very dynamic player. There's so much more he provides for you out there on the floor.
To the inside, Yurtsevin. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Yurtsevin's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz. Wara, the pass to Dick. And Olynyk kicks to Trent. Raptors moving the ball around. Olynyk the pass to Trent. Raptors need to get a shot. Wara can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 3. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Clarkson passes to Hendricks. With the drive. Olynyk with the steal. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Trent. Passes it to Olynyk. Back to Trent. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5 to the left wing. Off target with his 3. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Jazz. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for Toronto right now, Gary Trent is out there with Dick. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Nora in at the 4-man position. Clarkson against Trent. Uses the glass to finish the lane. And the Jazz lead by 1.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Here's Dick. Pass to Nora. Now here's Olynyk. Trent passes to Olynyk. Stolen by Yurtseven. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No good with the triple. There's the pass to Abaji. Now Dick lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Brown. The putback. It's good on the putback. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
Quickly setting the pick for Barrett. Nailed from three-point land.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see. He got the ball in perfect position, went up over the smaller defender, and laid it in for a big bucket.
Barrett for 3. Utah with the rebound. Right side, Sexton. And finished off by Collins.
He's showing us a lot of everything tonight. Collins becoming more and more versatile at the offensive end.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. Quickly setting the pick for Barrett. And stolen by Sexton. Marketing down low. Quickly covering.
If Marketing can do this, play a little bully ball from time to time, watch out.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
And here's Barnes for 3. And it's Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. How about this one Craig they're on right now? What?
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Markkanen passes to Kessler. Collects the 2-pointer near the hoop. Kessler's got the lead up to 6 now for Utah.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
The kick out to Barnes. Will it go? Jump shot off the mark. Collins with some nice D. Pass to Markkanen. Up and in on the way. And it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Quickly a screen on Collins. And here's Barnes for 3. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Huge shot right there from Scotty. I love seeing him deliver in these situations.
Markkanen finds Kessler. Back to Markkanen. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Kessler with the bucket.
Taylor Horton-Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. The drive by Barnes. Yes!
Scotty Barnes being big time in big time moments.
Collins. And he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow!
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
And coming through in a big way. You have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And so it's Utah with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked.
Got back. Basketball on the agenda. Welcome to one thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
So the Hornets starting five. Ball and Martin are the 1 and the 2. Miller is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Pokashevsky in at the 5 spot. And the Hornets with possession here. Picked by Pokashevsky. Ball passes to Pokashevsky. The kick out to Ball. 5 on the clock. Back to Pokashevsky. Here's Martin. Nails it from 3.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Hendricks. Back to Sexton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
So this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
And you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Grant.
Oh, B.A., they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team, but when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone.
Back to Ball. Pass to Pokashevsky. Now here's Ball. Fires the 3. Collins with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Horton Tucker. Collins a screen. And there's the lob. Stolen by Bridges.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Here's Ball, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
Boy, LaMelo Ball is such a special young talent, Clark. What stands out most to you?
Well, I like his length. He's a rangy point guard, but it's how dynamic he is, B.A. He's also got deep shooting range.
And the court awareness getting better with time. Sexton making an effort to pass it to teammates who are wide open.
Spins. Ball passes to Pokashevsky. Clock at 4. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Horton Tucker. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Ball. There's the drive. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
It's good to see Ball not settling for a jump shot. He's at his best when he's attacking the rim.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Miller. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Oh, misses the dunk. In transition, here come the Jazz. That puts him in the lead.
The ridiculous speed of Sexton. When the break is on, he knows how to flourish.
Martin outside. Pass to Pokashevsky. The help from Markkanen. And Pokashevsky gets it to go.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Down low. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Sexton.
And Markkanen is a low down inside close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
Pokashevsky lays it up and banks it in.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Markkanen with a screen on Martin. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Miller. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Sexton passes to Collins. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. His lost sense of time and the situation.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Bridges. He shoots it. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's Collins into the lane. Miller pulls it in. Charlotte trailing. There's Ball with a 3. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Boy, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Here's Markkanen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Good on the second one.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. 8 points in the quarter. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's John Collins. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Hits the trifecta. Bridges has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Collins finds Markkanen. Nice touch inside there from Markkanen.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pokashevsky, the pass to Bridges. And stolen by Sexton. There's the drive.
driving inside with a purpose. Sexton taking it right to the defense and drawing a good foul.
And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
All no good. And the Jazz with possession here. Gordon Tucker, the pass to Markkanen. Over Bridges. Nice D from Bridges.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Oh, got that one up quick. Okashevsky's got 7.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Well, Grant, Hornets head coach Steve Clifford said that the team needs to start winning if they want to keep LaMelo Ball.
And he's not wrong, B.A. I mean, they view Ball as the cornerstone of the franchise, but they have to give him a reason to stay. He is indeed a special talent, and winning is his ultimate priority.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. The inbound pass. Tipped.
I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A new look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, "I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night."
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you. And Graham, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Kicks it out to Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Markkanen outside. Just 4 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. A minute 15 left to play in the first half of basketball. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Ball outside. Pass to Pokashevsky. Ball looks over the floor. Ball on the take. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Here's Hendricks. Oh, he picked him clean. It's a one-on-one situation. Pokashevsky in the high post. He's got 7, and they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Ball. Picked by Pokashevsky. Ball ventures inside and converts.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
To the middle. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Pass to Miller. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. VA, This kid is special.
Martin outside. The three. And the Hornets, another three.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Count that bucket. Hendricks has got 6 in the quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
To the wing on the left. Miller. And it's Charlotte with another.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Collins passes to Markkanen, and for some reason he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Hendricks. And the basket is good. Hendricks has got 13 now.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steve Clifford. Seth Curry is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Davis Bertans. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Taking a look at the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, a team that has struggled to find their identity.
And, you know, because of this, they've been very inconsistent, up and down. We've seen them beat some good teams, BA, but we've also seen them go on some bad losing streaks.
Team foul.
Utah with the ball. 4-point game. Curry finds Bertans. George against Curry. Bertans with a screen on George. Here's Curry. Shot from the low post is good.
Nice body control by Seth Curry. I mean, he's so good at fending off defenders on the way up.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. George passes to Kessler. Baisley outside. Kessler a screen. Baisley, good. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Here's Mann. The shot comes out. Baisley with the defensive effort. Utah has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Clarkson for 3. Connects from downtown.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Back to Curry. It's stolen away. George against Curry. Picked up by Baisley for the lead. And the shot goes in. And the Jazz lead by 1. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Williams passes to Williams. Outside Bertans. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Baisley misses. Charlotte has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Man, the pass to Williams. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Team foul.
It's intercepted.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Kessler with it. Guarded now by Williams. Basket counts. And now a three-point Utah lead.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
For Charlotte, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Mann. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Clarkson. Picked up by Baisley. Here's Sensabaugh. Fires for 3. Drains the triple. Sensabaugh's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Williams a screen on George. Curry drives in. There's the block. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Curry. And an intentional foul right there.
Williams. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:19 left in the third. Pass to Baisley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
That's on Grant Williams.
At the line for Utah, Darius.
That one misses.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. The Hornets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And that one's good, man.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
George, pass to Kessler. Back to George. There's the drive and the jam by George.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
Williams a screen on George. Here's Curry. Unable to get that one. Utah with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Clarkson with a screen on Curry. Here's the 3. And it's Clarkson missing. For Charlotte, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Man, the pass to Williams. The kick out, Curry to the left wing. Williams with the screen. Bertans finds Curry. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got his second basket.
Hey, when Seth Curry sees holes in the defense, he bounces on them.
Now a timeout called by Utah.
The Jazz Breakers dance through. For your Jazz Breaker dance through, crowd.
Stolen by Ball. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2 guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. We've got Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton out there with Taylor Horton-Tucker. Then there's John Collins, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. That's the group for Utah right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
Bridges passes to Ball. Screen by Bridges. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Bridges. Ball's got 19 points.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. Good.
And Hendricks gets it to go.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Okashevsky, the pass to Ball. Utah with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Markkanen. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Good work there as it goes. And now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
And this is how skilled of a scorer Sexton is. Able to make difficult shots in the defense's face.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford was discussing with his players. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Ball against Markkanen. Out to Bridges. Williams with the screen. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
And Utah calls time here. For the Jazz, Kessler. Comes in for John Collins, and it's done in for Sexton. Done with it. Outside Horton Tucker. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Williams with it. Kessler on him. Williams with the screen. Bridges misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Utah has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Markkanen outside. Beyond the arc. Markkanen sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. Kessler with a bucket. And now it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And there's a reason Miller was a volume three-point shooter in college, because he's extremely accurate.
to Kessler. Here's Hendricks. Back to Kessler. From the line. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeons.
And yep, it's good.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Now Horton Tucker. Pass to Markkanen. Kessler a screen. Launches it. And again, it's Utah with a three.
I mean, let me remind you, Markkanen is 7 feet tall. It's incredible how he shoots it so well from deep.
Here's Pokusevski. Off target with the three. And so it's Utah with it. Markkanen left side. Lets it fly. And it's Utah scoring again.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And Ball gets it to go.
Boy, some fancy ball handling that time from Ball. Pays off with the bucket.
It's Markkanen with the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up by 9. Markkanen hits them both.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
The previous play is under review.
even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. It's Pokusevski on the wing. And stolen by Markkanen. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for two. That's good for Markkanen. Markkanen hits them both. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they could...
We'll break both of the... Teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Pokusevski is out there with Williams. Then there's Miles Bridges. Then it's Ball, and it's Miller in at the 2-guard spot. And the dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Outside, Ball. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Raptors.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Now, here's Barrett. Defended by Pokusevski. Hurdle with a screen on Ball. And here's Brown outside. Bridges with the board. And it's the Hornets ball. The Doors, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pokusevski finds Ball. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Now, Pokusevski. And he banks in the layup.
How about the 7-footer with the lean frame? Alexei Pokusevski might be young, but he's got game.
Quickly with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Quickly's got 5 minutes.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And here are the Raptors now. After the basket by Charlotte. Barnes passes to Quickly. Barnes screen on Ball. Quickly against Ball. And it's Quickly missing.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Miller with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Barnes outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Wide open. Charlotte with the new shot clock. To the middle. Pirtle with the steal. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And Barrett brings it in.
R.J. Barrett's instincts make him dangerous in transition. Nicely done.
And R.J. Barrett, Doris, continues to do what he's been doing since he stepped onto an NBA court.
I would say, Kevin, this guy is what we call a natural-born scorer. That is first and foremost his instinct. He loves to get off the dribble drive, and what we need from him is just more consistent outside shooting because that opens up the best aspect of his game.
Bridges outside. To the paint. Kusevsky. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
You love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
And the shot is good. Quickly's got 7 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. And Pirtle has it in the corner. Back to Quickly. For 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Pokusevsky. Barrett covering. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pokusevsky with the bucket.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Quickly kicks to Brown. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Defense is back.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here's Miller. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Raptors out in front. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Pokusevsky is out there at Bridges. Then it's Miller. Then it's Williams. And it's Ball in at the 1. Hornets trail by 5. Here's Ball. Miller outside. Williams a screen on Quickly. Miller inside. Quickly covering. Picked by Williams. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Pokusevsky. Williams a screen on Barrett. Back to Williams. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. 6 points for Williams.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's Barrett on the wing. On the 3 off target. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 3-point game. And the last couple of years, Doris, Charlotte has really picked up the pace.
I think, Kevin, that's to place an emphasis and try to bring out the best of LaMelo Ball, who flourishes in that exact kind of environment. Brilliant passer, wants to be dynamic in transition. I think it's a smart choice.
Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Hornets trail by 3. Right side, Ball. That one good for 2.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing. Through the strengths of your best players. LaMelo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks. Barrett. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Miller penetrating. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
And the talent and the versatility Pokashevsky possesses, Doris, is very evident.
There's no question, Kevin. What I'm interested to see is, can he add more muscle and weight over the course of time and focus on doing whatever he can to stay healthy long term? Because offensively, this guy has game.
Here's quickly. He has 7. There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. Sinks the triple.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Williams, a screen on Barnes. Inside and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. For the 3, Pirtle. The tip in on the offensive rebound. Pirtle's got his first points of the game.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
There's Ball with the 3, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. 1:14 left in the first half of the game. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Pass to Pokusevski. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
There is something so captivating about Alexei Pokusevski. Here's a 7-footer who believes he can be a great shooter. He's put work in to develop his handle. And, folks, I just think the upside of this young man is tremendous.
Quickly against Ball. Quickly the pass to Barnes. Quickly setting the pick for Barnes. Quickly kicks to Barrett. 46 seconds left in the first half. Excellent D there from Ball. To the wing right side. Williams, a screen on Barnes. Pokusevski can't hit. Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Quickly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Quickly's got 6 here in this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Raptors ball. Substitution on the court.
Raptors leading by 3. Jake with it.
Who's watching here?
With 4 seconds on the clock. Makes it off the glass. Diggs got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
Not just a jump shooter. It can operate inside that restricted area.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Raptors lead by 5. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice performance by Emmanuel quickly.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
They've got Gary Trent. He's out there with Dick. And it's Nora in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. You know, here we are watching Trey Mann, Greg, and he's so skilled at creating with the ball in his hands.
And he knows how to manipulate defenders, and he gets to his spots on the floor as well as anybody. Also quick to find cutters, so he's creating for himself and others.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Berton sets the pick for Williams. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The pass to Dick. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Dick wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. And now an 8-point Raptor lead.
The defenders are going to have to keep up with this rookie Dick, an excellent shooter.
There's a screen by Williams. Pass to Mann. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Rebound by Olynyk.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Here's Abaji. Berton's defending. This is a Denora. There's a screen. Trent with it. Williams picks him up. He gets that one. Trent's got his first basket.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Martin kicks to Bertans. Outside, Martin. And they get it. Takes it inside. And he sinks the layup. Martin's got 4 points in the quarter. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Williams has a screen for Martin. Down low. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Williams.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Dick, covered by Martin. Dick passes to Nora, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Pass to Bertans. Richards with it. Charlotte moving the ball around. 3-pointer, Martin. Rebound by Olynyk. Raptors leading by 8. Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
And the Hornets call time here. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Okashevsky's checked in for Nick Richards. Bridges comes in for Grant Williams. Miller's checked in for Thomas Bertans. And Ball subbed in for Trey Mann.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Here's Ball. Good work there as it goes. Ball's got 7.
Well, you love LaMelo Ball staying locked in on that jumper despite the contact. That's excellent concentration.
Dick, that's good.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Olynyk against Ball, and good that time.
Woohoo, LaMelo Ball with the ball on a string. How about that drive?
Mora, the pass to Olynyk. Here's Dick. He's covered by Ball. Count that bucket. Dick's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Raptors.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Brown against Martin. Barnes screen on Martin. It's Brown with the drive. 6 to shoot. Nobody near Barnes. And it's off from 3-point range. The pass to Miller. From deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
3 points.
Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His 3-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D. Wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the floor for Charlotte, the guard and off guard are Ball and Martin. Miller is out there at Bridges, and it's Pokuševski in at center. And when it comes to the Charlotte Hornets, DB, this is a squad that wants to keep getting better, clearly.
Kevin, it shows you how challenging success and sustained success in particular is. This is an organization that has had pockets of success in the past. But the keys to this are you drafting well? Are you developing young talent? Have you built out a culture? Do you have top-down leadership that trickles through an organization? This is something Charlotte has to think about.
Martin, the pass to Pokuševski. Pirtle with the steal. Barnes with it. Bridges covering. Barnes dishes to Pirtle. Bridges against Barnes. To the middle. Here's quickly. And the layup is good. And the Raptors lead by 8. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Toronto.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Just 4 to shoot. And he's good on the 3 ball.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
On the wing, Barnes. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Pirtle with a screen on Miller. Barnes passes to Pirtle. The kick out to Brown. Back to Pirtle. Faster quickly. Shoots over Pokuševski. Bridges with the board.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Miller, no up. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. They've led by as much as 10. Passes to quickly. Drives to the hoop. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them. Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Brown kicks to Barnes. Brown sends a screen for Barnes. Bucket is good.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Miller outside. They set the pick. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Jakob Poeltl. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8.
And Miller reminds some of a young Paul George, a 6'9" athletic forward with great upside.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Poeltl sets the pick for Barnes. And there's the drive. They get it back. Poeltl, the pass to Barnes. Here's Barrett. And 2 free throws coming up. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
Dix checked in for Toronto. Williams, he's checked in for the Hornets. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I had the chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. They said to the team, I know you guys are tired, but let's end this game strong. Let's get the win. Big last stretch here, guys.
Thanks, David. Ball against Barnes. Ball no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Raptors.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
Fires the 3. The shot's good from quickly. And the Raptors lead by 13.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Williams kicks to Martin. Charlotte moving it around. Poeltl with the steal. Driving inside. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist by Poeltl.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And the Hornets miss again. Fires from way outside. No good. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down.
Visiting.
Here we go. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Here are the starters for Utah. Colin Sexton out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the four-man position. Here's Sexton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They left the door open, and Colin Sexton just lifts off for the dunk.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Sends it home from three-point land.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Markkanen outside. There's the three. Pirtle grabs a miss. And so Brown will bring it up for Toronto. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Kessler.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Hendricks. Outside Horton-Tucker. Driving in. The shot won't fall. Brown with some nice D. Barrett with it. Now Horton-Tucker defending. They get it back. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Pass to Markkanen. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Sexton against Barnes. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Pirtle. Good D by Kessler.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Markkanen, the pass to Sexton. Back to Markkanen. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
Ooh, the blocking skills of Walker Kessler have been getting him plenty of attention.
BA, that's not the only thing he does around the rim. He's also a very solid rebounder. So really, if there's any action under the hoop, he wants in on it.
And Utah has possession. Following the bucket by the Raptors. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly. Well, Steve, this Jazz franchise has quietly been one of the most consistent teams in the West over the last 7 years.
You're so right, BA, and doing it without building a super team is the most impressive part for me. You see teams go on long playoff streaks, and they're full of superstars, but not those Jazz teams.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 7. Hendricks no good. For Toronto, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Pirtle. Quickly against Sexton. Barnes with a screen on Sexton. Quickly from outside. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Colin Sexton. One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handling.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. VA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And it's Sexton on the take. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The hops on Colin Sexton putting on a show.
Quickly from outside. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Markkanen. 1 minute left to play in the first. Puts up a three. Knocks it down from distance. Markkanen's got 8.
Beautiful play call. That's understanding Markkanen's strengths and putting him in a position to succeed.
Barnes played it in with a nice touch off the window.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Gordon Tucker, the pass to Markkanen. To the wing on the left. Here's Kessler. The three-pointer off the mark. The Raptors with a lead. Outside Barnes. Brown with a screen.
Utah foul. Taylor Gordon Tucker. That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Barnes.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
Utah has gone 1 of 4 from deep. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Kessler. Here's Sexton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
And yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
So the Utah 5 right now. We've got Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton out there with George. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. Toronto grabs the miss. Barrett with it, kicks it out to Barnes. Drills it from deep. Barnes has got 10 points. Smitty, in terms of building a title team, is the era of super teams over, you think?
BA, no way. Despite what happened with KD, Harden, and Kyrie in Brooklyn, front offices will always look to align stars. I think you just need the right personalities.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Kicks it out to Barrett. Inside. And stolen by Sexton. In transition, here come the Jazz. For 3, George. Quickly with a rebound. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer. The rebound by Markkanen. Utah trailing here. George feels it out a bit. Down low. Oh, the 7-footer, Lauri Markkanen.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Barrett passes to Pirtle. Quickly outside. Pass to Barrett from downtown. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
Toronto foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And the free throw, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 4. Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it, and he's only getting better.
Now here's Sexton. He's got 5. Markkanen outside. Here's the 3. To the inside. Oh, Markkanen good in the paint.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. Can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Markkanen against Barrett. Pass to Barnes. To snap the cold streak. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Pass to George. Banked it in off the glass.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
Barnes with a screen on George. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Quickly against George. Deflected. Sexton looking around. Drives to the hoop. He nails it. And we're tied. Sexton's got 7 points in the game.
Beautiful touch over the top. Sexton doesn't need to get to the rim to be effective.
Barnes passes to Brown. Barnes a screen. Brown finds Barnes. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Terrific at both ends of the floor tonight. Barnes showing why this team is so excited about him.
To the wing, right side. And there's the screen. Here's Markkanen. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting for Utah.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
You know, he's exceptionally focused, well liked by his teammates. Markkanen looks to be a centerpiece for the future.
Quickly drives in. And a missed layup. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 16-4 run. Hendricks quickly with a rebound. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Takes it inside. They get the rebound. This one for 3. No good there. Quickly against George to the paint. And Hendricks gets it to go. Hendricks has got 6 points in the quarter.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
It's quickly with a drive. Kicks it out to Barrett. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Jazz. They lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
They've got Dick. He's out there with Gary Trent, and it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Dick, the pass to Olynyk. It's stolen by Dunn. Clarkson, right side. No good on the triple. Toronto trailing. Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Man, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
Ooh, it's stolen. Oh, misses the dunk. The Jazz shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. Pass to Horton Tucker. And down it goes. 2 points. here in this third quarter. Just over a minute played. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Clarkson. The kick to Olynyk. And the Raptors miss again. On the wing, Clarkson. The three. Buries it from three. And now an 8-point Utah lead.
So confident in himself at the arc. Clarkson doesn't hold back.
Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
It's stolen by Trent. And Toronto calls time here.
Attention fans, now on the court for Hunt Squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Here's Dick. Here's Nora. With the drive. Blocked! Outside Horton Tucker. Dunn outside. Pass to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Here's Dick. Outside Olynyk. Here's Dick. To the inside. He got a piece of it. On the wing, Clarkson. And he makes it on the layup. Clarkson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Tough points from Clarkson. He can make the hard buckets.
Olynyk passes to Dick. Screen by Olynyk. Pass to Nora. Driving to the basket, and that one drops.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Beasley outside. Dunn outside. Collins a screen. Throws it up high. And Collins with the slam.
Coming out of screen and roll, Collins shows great body control and flexibility as an athlete.
Here's Abaji. He's covered by Clarkson. And the basket by Abaji.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Collins goes in. And Collins with the slam.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Outside Olynyk. And Collins with the big block. And he gets it back. The shot by Olynyk, no good.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Clarkson's got 8.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Dick. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Doubled by Dunn. Tries to keep it alive. Trent outside. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Dick. Lets the three fly. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Here's Clarkson. Nora grabs the board. Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Abaji. He takes it in. Count it. And now just a 5-point Utah lead.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Here's Dunn. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
And what I love, there was no panic on his.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? It's the Jazz, up by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th. They've got Taylor Horton-Tucker. Also Colin Sexton out there. Lauri Markkanen out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Hurdle's checked in for Olynyk. Barnes comes in for Nora. Barrett's checked in for Abaji. And quickly subbed in for Trent. And Utah with a change here too. George, he's checked in for Horton-Tucker.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Lays it up and banks it in.
Strong work inside from Pirtle. Like seeing him attack with confidence from this area.
George finds Markkanen. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Quickly from outside. He drops it from range.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Pass to George. Here's Hendricks. Back to George. Oh, there's the alley. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Toronto's gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Quickly drives in. Can't hit from in close. Utah leading. Here's George on the take. And the jam by George.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
Pass to Dick. Lets it go from deep. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's George. It's rebounded by Dick. Cuts off the pass. John Collins checked in for Kessler.
2nd team foul. Coming on the floor for the Jazz.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th.
John Collins.
Collins with a screen on quickly. And he's going for the lob. Collins, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Quickly with a screen on George. Dick. Back to Quickly. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. The 3, Barrett. Pure from 3-point range.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Sexton, the open look, and he hits the jumper. And the Jazz lead by 10.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Dick, the pass to Pirtle. Here's Quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Sexton. 4 on the clock. Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Back to Barnes. They set the pick. Over Sexton. Barnes, no good.
couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hendricks, guarded by Quickly. Kicks it out to Collins.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Jazz.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive. And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Collins, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Shooting for Utah, John Collins.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
You know, when John Collins is being utilized correctly, he's a problem. A talented offensive player and solid defender.
Pirtle, the pass to Dick. Barnes with a screen on George.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
14 foul.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Pirtle.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
That's his second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for the Jazz.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Dick. The 3. He can't hit that time. So we see the Jazz get the win here. They have to feel... Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
The NBA on 2K Sports, and always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. We've got Taylor Horton-Tucker. He's out there with Sexton. Walker Kessler is out there with Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. Miller, no up. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Outside, Markkanen. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Horton-Tucker. Covered by Martin. Horton-Tucker, that's good. Horton-Tucker's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Jazz. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively. So closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
And so it's Charlotte with it after the basket by Utah. Ball with the bucket.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Sexton kicks to Markkanen. Over Miller. Markkanen passes to Kessler. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
There's the drive. Markkanen against Ball. Stolen by Ball. To the inside. Outside for Martin. Takes a 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Markkanen a screen on Ball. Takes it out to Markkanen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. LaMelo Ball picks one up. You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Williams can't get it to go.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Sexton's shot is good.
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
Now, here's Ball. Defended by Horton-Tucker. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Martin's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Charlotte. 1:56 left in the first. Sexton against Ball. Kessler passes to Sexton. Back to Kessler. No good that time. Good D by Williams. Charlotte in the lead. Three-pointer, Martin. Out this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Out to the wing. Here's Horton-Tucker. Utah moving it around. Here's Hendricks, covered by Martin. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Sexton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Miller sets a screen for Martin. A 3-ball. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Martin against Sexton. Here's Hendricks. Still yet to score. All sorts of time. Kessler with the bucket.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Williams finds ball. Back to Williams. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
All right, crowd. For your high hip-hop squad. That's your high hip-hop squad. Give it up for them once again.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. There's a screen by Williams. Lock at 6. Williams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside, Sexton wants to get it to Kessler and does. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
On his first quarter of and some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
The guard and off guard are Ball and Martin. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Miller in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Utah leading. Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce.
Now, here's George. Here's Kessler. Hits the three-point bomb. Kessler's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Martin dishes to Miller. Back to Martin. Williams, a screen on George. Martin kicks the ball. It's tipped. Here's Hendricks, covered by Miller, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
Now, here's George. Scoreless thus far. Ball finds Miller. Ball against George. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Outside, George. And the Jazz, another 3.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Outside for Martin. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Bridges sets the screen for Martin over George, and it's off the back rim, no good. Jazz leading by 6. Now Kessler. Kicks it out to Markkanen. They set the pick. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges that time being rewarded for his hustle and his awareness right there. Opportunistic score that time.
2 minutes.
Ball against George. Hendricks passes to Horton Tucker. In the corner, it's Kessler. Back to Horton Tucker. Over Martin. Almost, but it rolls out.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
And here is Markkanen. Following LaMelo Ball's 3. Kessler, count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Ball kicks to Williams. Martin wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Martin's got 9 points.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to deal.
Here's George. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
At the line, 1 shot.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Williams sets a screen for Miller. Again, the Hornets score.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Kessler up top. He's guarded by Williams. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. George passes to Markkanen. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Ball surveying the defense. Outside Martin. Here's Williams. It could go. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. During last season, Clark, both Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell scored 71 points in a game, the most since Kobe's 81.
Yeah, that's remarkable, Kevin. We also had a ton of 50-point games, too. I think it's kind of due to the heliocentric offenses we see now. Teams building those rosters around their one superstar.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in it, too. John Collins is out there with Darius Baisley, and it's done in at the 3 spot. Now here's Curry. It's good. Curry's got his first 2 points.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
To the paint, here's Collins. Nice move. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, and in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Curry. Here's Pokusevski. Collins grabs the miss. Since returning to Charlotte in 2004, Clark, wins have been hard to come by for the Hornets.
Yeah, they haven't been able to make it out of the first round, but things finally seem to be trending up. They've got a lot of young talent on their roster, and if that talent grows, better days are ahead.
Now, here's Sexton. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Hornets trail by 5. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Pokusevski, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Jazz leading by 3. Done right side and finished off by Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Pick by Williams. Man can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Collins passes to Baisley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Off target from the wing.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there. You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Clarkson outside. Count it.
You know, this is why teams are looking for combo guards. I mean, the defense didn't know which way to play Clarkson.
Williams, a screen on Clarkson. Man passes to Bertens. Outside Williams. Here's Man. Lets it go from deep. Lets it go. Williams can't get it to go.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Collins, good.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Here is Williams. After the made shot from John Collins. Sexton against Curry. Sexton with the bounce pass. Baisley passes to Clarkson. Baisley sets a screen, and no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Collins wide open, he fires. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And this is how you use the mid-range area. Collins keeping it simple and just taking what the D gives.
Pass to Pokusevski. Back to Williams. From deep. Again, the miss by Williams. Jazz leading by 8. To the middle. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
All right, crowd.
104 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Sexton the pass to Baisley. A teardrop falls in. Baisley's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
inside, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
It remains Charlotte basketball.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Out to Bridges. Pass the ball. 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 13.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Brings and dishes to Collins. Driving in, and then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Ball kicks to Williams. Ball against Clarkson. And the slam by Williams.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. The perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The guard and off guard are Ball and Martin. Miller is out there with Bridges, and it's Williams at the 5. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And the 3 ball is good. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Here's Collins, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces him to get sloppy.
The Jazz making a switch here. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 14. Down low, here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Outside, Sexton. Here's Hendricks, defended by Bridges. Here's Collins. Markkanen in the corner. Clock at 4. Collins setting the big for Markkanen. The shot misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass.
He came in with the aggressive mindset, but didn't quite know how to pull back.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for Ball.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Colin Sexton.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Hendricks. Kicks it out to Markkanen. That one falls. And the Jazz lead by 16.
A big boost to their chemistry when Markkanen is operating the pick and roll that well. Teams need their bigs to master that set.
Now here's Martin. Pass to Mann. The kick out to Williams. Here's Martin into the lane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. First team.
And that one falls for Martin.
At the line for York.
And so Martin nails both of them. Here's Horton Tucker. There's the double team with Martin. Beyond the arc. Kessler, no good. Hornets trail by 14. Williams finds Martin. Out to Bridges. Williams has a screen for Bridges. For the three. And again, the Hornets missing. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's the pick. Markkanen from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Charlotte no good that time either. Utah leading by 17. And so they foul intentionally.
Trey Mann. First personal foul and the third team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Picked by Markkanen. Sexton with it. And it's Miller picking him up. 5 on the clock. Here's Markkanen.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Utah.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
Here's Horton Tucker. And there's the pass to Kessler. The Jazz with another miss.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Miller, that's for 2. And the shot falls short this time. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Goes up from the top of the key. The Jazz with another miss.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Williams passes to Mann. Back to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Ooh, a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now, here's Sexton. Kicks it to Markkanen. Here's Mann, and stolen by Sexton. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the
Thursday afternoon coverage of the NBA. Ooh, getting ready for some speed tonight, Doris. Both of these teams like to get out and run.
Both of these teams are believers, BA, in the idea that the best shots often come within the first 10 seconds of the shot clock. It's going to be exciting. The one thing you anticipate, maybe a lot of substituting early to keep everyone's legs fresh.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. We've got R.J. Barrett, Jakob Poeltl out there with Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Brown in at the 2 guard. Here's Toronto with the ball. Ooh, poked away. Quickly passes to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Here's Ball. Balled in by Brown. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here he goes, and the jam by Brown.
Oh, mercy. Take his man to school. Just slams it straight through him.
I don't think the D could have been much better right there.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
And Doris, since winning the title in 2019, the Toronto Raptors have been a little inconsistent as of late.
They certainly have, BA. They've been in and out of the playoffs since then. Certainly, you look at some of the pieces they have, nice pieces, but you've got to have more if you want to compete.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Barnes passes to Quickly. Going inside, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Barnes against Ball. Pokashevsky, the pass to Ball. And he drives in. Back to Pokashevsky. Wide open. And another basket for Charlotte.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Ball for 3. Bridges. Brown with the steal. Here comes Toronto on the push. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Ball stolen. Martin with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Now this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Poeltl with the screen on Ball. Quickly drives in. Good on the bucket. Quickly's got 5 now.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Now here's Quickly. He's got 5. Barrett passes to Quickly. Ball with a steal. Here's Martin. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
Back to Pokashevsky. Ball outside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Always so much creativity to LaMelo's game. Terrific move off the bounce.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Barnes. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball outside. On the take, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Barnes has got 9 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Bridges, a screen on Barnes. Pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Barnes. And they're pushing it up. Quickly from outside. And the Raptors get it back. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
Quickly passes to Barnes. It could go. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Toronto. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. They've got Emmanuel quickly. Scotty Barnes is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. Doris, you look at the Hornets. It's been a roller coaster ride the last few years.
It certainly has, B.A. And when their best players have all been available, they have shown an ability to compete. But so often that has not been the case. So hard to have sustained success if your guys aren't available.
And there's a reason Miller was a volume 3-point shooter in college, because he's extremely accurate.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure's real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
He gets it in there.
Emmanuel.
Quickly's got 7 points in the game.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Bridges outside. Pass the ball. Puts the move on. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 is up. Quickly with a rebound. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. It's Barnes on the wing. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Back to Quickly. Now here's Poeltl. Knocked away. Pass to Bridges. Ball against Barnes. And Ball throws it down.
The basketball IQ is already so impressive. Love seeing LaMelo Ball get crafty in the pick and roll.
Poeltl finds Barnes. Now Brown. Barnes with a screen on Martin. And that one drops for him. Brown's gotten his second bucket.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Miller. Lukashevsky with it. Ball outside. Here's Miller, defended by Brown. 4-3. Miller can't get it to go. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside Barrett. Barnes the screen. Barrett with it. Martin picks him up. Shot is good by Barrett. And now a 4-point Toronto lead.
There's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
Now here's Lukashevsky. Ball right side. Bridges outside. Rebound by the Raptors.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Wide open look. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 12. Pass to Quickly. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Count the basket.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Poeltl. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Here's Miller, defended by Brown. 40 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
Here's Bridges. Back to Martin, to the left side wing. Ball on the take, and the shot goes. Ball's got 12 points in the game.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Barnes with a screen on Ball. Quickly passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Bridges, a screen on Barnes. Ball. And so it's Toronto, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got Grant Williams. Seth Curry is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Steve Clifford. And the power dunk by Bertans.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Dick gets the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Ooh, very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Williams with the screen. Bertans for 3. It's rebounded by Dick. The Raptors with a lead. He takes it in. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Dick. From the elbow. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Curry. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And if you're looking for a knockdown shooter from distance, look no further than Seth Curry.
Well, not many guys have hit over 40% from 3 for their careers. And Seth Curry is in that exclusive club. And as a huge bonus, he protects the basketball and doesn't turn it over.
Now here's Curry. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. On the wing, Curry. Will it go? Williams. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Dick. Pass to Olynyk. Dick, the pass to Olynyk. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Olynyk's got 5 points.
Well, you love how Kelly Olynyk works off the pick and roll. He knows exactly where to be.
Down low. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Williams. There's a screen. Let's go with a three. Williams knocks down the three.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the third. Here's Olynyk, and it's Olynyk with a jam.
Well, at 7 feet, Kelly Olynyk doesn't have to go far for the flush.
Trent against Curry. Pass to Bertans. Here's Mann. Olynyk with some nice D. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Bertans. Abaji, the pass to Trent. Shot clock at 6. Here's Abaji. And it's all from three-point range. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Well, the quick trigger and soft touch. This is what Seth Curry is paid to do. Ready on the catch and shoot opportunity.
Here's Dick. Here he goes. Doris, a disappointing head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
at the line. 2 shots.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A new lineup here for Charlotte. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Hurdle's checked in for Olynyk. Scotty Barnes comes in for Nora. Barrett's checked in for Abaji. And quickly subbed in for Trent.
And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
Screen by Bridges. Here's Martin. Softly drops in the floater. Martin's got his second basket of the game.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Barrett, a screen on ball. It's Quickly with a drive. Here's Barrett. Kicks it to Quickly. Plenty of space. Trained it for 2 points. Quickly's got 9.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Here's Miller. 10 points for him.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Barnes against Bridges. And it's Martin with the rebound. Here's Miller. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Toronto ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Barnes. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. It's good.
With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
Quickly passes to Barnes. That one rolls around and rims out.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Ball, a screen on Barnes. It's stolen by Barnes. And And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Miller, the pass to Martin. Now Bridges. Martin up top. Ball, a screen on quickly. Just 5 to shoot. Martin with the bucket.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Williams is checked in for Richards.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Picked by Pirtle. Pass to Dick.
Number 5.
Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Bridges. Ball surveys the floor. Out to Bridges. Now here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Williams is screen on quickly. The 3 from Ball. The putback. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Bridges against Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Oh, Williams with the block. And it's the Hornets on the break. Martin with the ball. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Raptors.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First free throw is good. And quickly drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Martin against quickly. Martin, the pass to Miller. Ball with it. He's guarded by Barnes. Takes a 13-footer. Ball ventures inside and converts.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Here's Dick. He's guarded by Martin. Outside Barrett. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Ball. Martin with a screen on Barnes. Ball passes to Martin. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter here. There's Ball with a 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. It doesn't go for him. Pirtle with some nice D. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Outside Barnes. Quickly with a screen on Martin. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Ball. Kicks it out to Barrett. From deep three-point range, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Ball against Barnes. Bridges, a screen on Barnes. Inside. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot, and will go to the line. That's good from Bridges.
There's so much to love about Miles Bridges. Great basketball frame, willing to clean up the glass, can flat score it. There is plenty to like here.
Whoa!
quickly.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Miller. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. Williams a screen on Barnes. Ball passes to Martin. There's the triple, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Ball.
9 seconds left to play in the fourth. Quickly finds Barnes. Back to Quickly for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment.